Yo guys, what's going on? Tyler here, brand new video. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience trying out for semi-pro basketball. I've changed locations. The kitchen seems like it's better suited for this. The lighting's a ton better. I don't know, I'm pretty square with the camera. I got my dog. So today I want to talk about my experience trying out for semi-pro basketball. So I had to gather my thoughts a little bit before the video, but so I tried out for the PBA. It's the Pro Basketball Association. I'll put a picture up on screen of their Instagram or something. I'm not quite sure. Maybe their website, something like that. I'll link the website down below. And I tried out for the Pocono Peacemakers is a team. Now I was supposed to try out for the Williamsport Firefighters, but they're like an hour and 20 away. Wasn't worth it for me anyways. So semi-pro basketball, the way it was explained to me is these guys are really good, truthfully, but it's kind of like a way for somebody to get their foot in the door into the professional basketball world and kind of like build that resume. And that's super cool, right? And only some of the players are paid. Like I know some guy who's playing up in New York who's making $50 a game. I know guys that are out on the court just to be out on the court, get cardio in, but they're just that good that they want the competition. So it's a lot of moving pieces. And so I'm going to talk about my experience going through tryouts. So I found it through my rec league, which I will be bringing my camera to when the new league starts, because when I got this camera, we are halfway through the season. We're in playoffs right now. So when the new league starts, I'll be filming and making a rec league series, because the basketball is kind of like, the channel is based around what I'm doing, and right now it's basketball, so that's kind of what's going to get posted. Whatever it is, I'm going to throw vlogs in there, stuff like that, but right now my life is kind of centric on basketball and growing a separate YouTube channel. I met this guy. I'd gone to a couple pro-am games that were like prior twos or openers for the pro games that his team was playing in, so I played in a couple of these pro-am games. I even made a video about it on my old channel. You know, those experiences were cool. But so the pro, this is how it worked. There were supposed to be 2 tryouts per team, Williamsport and Pocono. And I went to the 2 tryouts for the Pocono the first time I played. So they warmed me up with like drills and stuff like that to kind of get the cardio racing and the blood flowing. The first time I played good. I'm a stretch 4, so I was where I need to be when I need to be there. My dog is super active today for some reason. I was where I need to be when I need to be there. I played really, really well. So well that I got, called for the second tryout. So I went to the second tryout. We didn't play as well, but then there ended up being this training camp that was like 20 guys from both tryouts that were good enough to beat this training camp, and there's 12 spots, and only like 15 of the 20 guys ended up showing up. Fine, whatever. And then there was going to be a game today, which is kind of like the, hey, you made it, you're in the squad type deal. So as far as I know, I made the team. But that's kind of how it went. You warm up, you do some drills, layup lines, this weird like L drill. I don't know really how to explain it. I'd have to show it on camera. Some shooting, rebounding drills, stuff like that. And then you have the guy, his name's Isaiah. The guy running it he wanted to implement an offense. So he would do Red Auerbach. He had to play that involved a lot of V cuts, big man high post. So he ran us through that repeatedly, like drilled it in, called it 23. We had this version of 23 stall, which is where somebody ices on the wing. There was a lot to it, a lot of moving parts. And then you implemented the play, and then he brought other people in, other really, really good hoopers in to play against. So his team that he was having try out were playing these guys that were genuine monsters to just see if they can compete, right? So I know a pretty decent chunk of these guys because he hasn't played in his rec league as well. But yeah, so for me, semi-pro basketball was 2 tryouts and a training camp, and I'm fairly certain I made the team. I'll even put a screenshot of the picture he took of everybody at training camp. So I'm fairly certain I made the team. You guys see I'm not the tallest guy there. I'm definitely not the shortest guy there. That would go to like Alex or Gio or John. Good buckets, don't get me wrong. But we've played one game kind of as a team. We played a team from the DR, Dominican Republic. They were up here for whatever reason, and we ended up losing by 3, and that was like after the second tryout. So we had gone through 2 hours worth of tryouts to play this team that was like fresh. But it was definitely gruesome, and I think moving forward, like I said, the rec league video is going to be a thing, and then we're going to be progressing into real life basketball, like outside playing parks and stuff like that. Probably going to start doing like a healthy eating series because I need to lose some weight now that I've made it. I really should have lost weight prior to, and I did, just not as much as I'm going to now to get in shape for the season. But yeah, the semi-pro experience was different. So it was cool for me as someone who never went through these experiences to now have the experience. And you know, if I truthfully didn't make the team, and like I said, I was invited to come play the game today. It was short notice, so it couldn't happen. So I'll be invited next weekend and stuff like that. I intend on getting a jersey made, like a replica, because he's got generic jerseys for the team right this second. But I want to get a replica made for me specifically that I'm going to have for years and years and years to come. That's pretty much it. That's my semi-pro basketball experience, at least tryouts wise. When the games start playing, I will have somebody there to film them, most of them hopefully. To turn into videos for the channel, kind of documenting that process, documenting the healthy eating, documenting the working out and stuff like that to get there and kind of see where it goes. So that's pretty much the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, learned something from the experience. Hopefully, you know, I didn't ramble on and on and on. And subscribe for the channel. We got a bunch of cool content coming soon, I promise you. This season, the rec league season starts in a couple weeks. The pro season starts soon. So I'm excited about all of it. Peace.